Hello, I'm Solreta Antaria, and welcome to this week's episode of Beyond Reality for Beyond Mystic. I'm really excited to bring you this week's reading. Already, the last couple of days, Spirit has been calling. I've been really feeling like ancestor energy to do with my Viking heritage, to do with like having Scandinavian background, which we only found out about a few years ago on both sides of the family, but it all adds together to make sense. So yeah, I've really been feeling a lot of Viking energy around. So we actually have the runes to come with us today. But before we get into that and the crystal that I've picked for today, or that's chosen us, I would love to remind you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. All of us girls love producing these videos for you, and so does Jean-Claude as well. So we have lots of exciting things come up. So please make sure to check everything out. Lots happening in the world at the moment. And yeah, remember to hit that thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. And we really appreciate you guys sharing it around with friends and soul family. So let's get a look into this week and what's coming up ahead. So just kind of looking into like the vibe and the feel of the week, it really has this emotional charge to this week. There's a lot of like emotional moon energy that's coming up with signs shifting at Cancer into Leo, and then I think into Virgo towards the end of the week. So we've got like a lot of like, floatiness and a lot of kind of like feeling emotion. Then we might expect to feel like a little bit more leadership, and then like a little bit more like deeper thinking again. So please make sure to use meditation and different things to get through the crazy chaotic energy that we're going through at the moment. We do have the Mercury retrograde still too. So yeah, just know that like your current mindset and overstimulated thinking and feeling will not stay. It really is literally the planet's causing a little bit of emotional chaos at the moment. I think I might start with the crystal that Spirit has bought today, which was interesting. The light in my hallway actually went out, so I couldn't see my big thing of crystals, the crystal that Spirit told me to go and get. Yet when I put my hand into this big tray of crystals, right in the center, guess what crystal came up? Was the one that Spirit was telling me to get. So this is a very unusual crystal. This is called bismuth. And bismuth, although it's harder to find in nature looking like this one's actually lab grown. So a lot of bismuth that you find in crystal shops is lab grown. It does have like a bit of a peacock ore type feeling to it. Now, this is interesting because it's complementary to a lot of the ET energies that I've been feeling around the last couple of weeks. So I do feel that the crystal realm is also inviting us deeper to get in contact with the ET part of ourselves, and really to kind of learn our star origins and things. So yeah, if you guys are feeling drawn to light language, things like this too, it could be that you have an ET soul or a higher dimensional soul. Now, the other thing that was wanting to come up is the runes, which I mentioned at the start, to do with the Viking Nordic side of things. So maybe let's begin with picking a rune stone, which are actually hand-carved, made of apple wood. So we'll start with this. So we're just picking a stone, and I just want to express my love and gratitude for our collective, and I love reading your comments down the bottom. It may take me a little bit to get back to them sometimes, but I can't express my gratitude enough. So let's have a look. And we have this little one here. I'm just making sure that we've got it up the right way. Let me just see what we've got here. So we've got this little one, which, where's the camera? Urzu, which is a U sort of shape, and it represents strength. So it's also to do with the ox, physical endurance, strong desire, inner emotion, creative forces, and great power. So this is the one that wanted to come out and play with us for this week. So I am actually feeling like this inner strength coming from the Viking side of things. It was funny, even yesterday it was coming through so strongly that I'm like, oh, maybe I should do some Viking braids in my hair. So let me know if anyone else is feeling that kind of like inner warrior or warrior-esque feeling at the moment. There's definitely something that's really calling us to dig deeper into that strength and that kind of I guess that spirit that really sort of sticks to the ground and holds you guns, as they say. I do feel that we're being prepared for a bit of a reality shift. So it could be in regards to that we're getting told to like really grind our boots into the ground a little bit more. Let's pick some cards and see what's happening. Oh, felt like I was about to have a few cards drop out. Let's see. Okay. And I just appreciate all of your energy tuning in. I really love doing these collective reads. And thank you for showing the love on here too. Okay, so we've got 4 cards and they're just down here. I will eventually get a camera set up so we can have a look into this. But what we've got right now, there is definitely like solar upgrades and things that we're experiencing. And I am seeing like the energy of Schumann come up as well. So Spirit is showing me at the moment our human bodies and our souls are quite sensitive to, I guess, these solar or galactic energies that are coming out. What I'm actually seeing too, they're showing me brain waves. And I just saw the word gamma written from Spirit. So perhaps there is gamma waves that are coming from the universe at the moment that are helping to shift and change. The word polarization is also coming up as well. So I feel that this is where Spirit's really encouraging us to stay strong, to stay centered this week with the polarization and perhaps potential waves and things that are hitting us. So let's flip the cards over. And this is really interesting. We have the Knight of Wands to begin with. Now, you guys know that I read the cards a little bit different. So for me, this is actually really being in check of our subconscious mind. It's really being in check of what thoughts, what feelings we're putting out there. With Knight of Wands, for me, it's always an invitation to really look deeper into our subconscious mind and into like what our thoughts are, what our beliefs are about the reality that we're experiencing, because you're actually planting seeds. We've got 8 of Discs. This is Virgo and Sun energy. So where we were talking about having your feet deeply rooted in the ground, and we were seeing the effects come in from the sun, this is actually reflected in this card. So 8 of Discs for me is when we're about to reap the fruits from our planting season. So we do have a 7 of Discs that also comes up. So this might be like, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. We also see Queen of Swords. So for me, this is really about stepping into that warrioress power that we talked about right at the start that we were feeling. With the 7 of Discs, you guys know that I often talk about it feeling like a nest to me, and that it's like, we can sit and choose to hatch these eggs, or we can choose not to, or we can choose to put negativity and taint the eggs so that they don't hatch, or we can choose to put a positive words, positive affirmations and mindset and feeling and heart towards something. So we are literally calling in the reality that we are choosing for future. So this card, she comes up for me when we're affirming, when we're speaking out loud. She's about liberation. She's about freedom. She also kind of has the modern day vibe or quote of I am that bitch or I am that witch. So she is a bit of a warrior goddess. We see her with the sword. Oh my gosh, I wish I'd I actually yesterday got given a sword. It's this huge sword, and I just realized the significance of it. It has Viking runes on the sword. I just realized then. So definitely we are being encouraged to step into this Viking energy at the moment. Let's get some clarifying cards and see what else is coming up. I just keep hearing the word liberation too. So I feel at the moment we're sort of being liberated for things that are not meant for us. So it might seem all of a sudden that things are becoming ultra clear in what is meant for you, and things that are just not in vibrational alignment or sync might really be standing out at the moment. All right, they're trying to give me a few cards. Bear with me. And these ones, I always just flip over. So what we have at the moment, there's something that's trying to be birthed. This, oh my gosh, we had Queen of Wands fall over the Queen of Wands. Oh, sorry, Queen of Swords fall over the Queen of Swords as well. But the first card we have is the Hermit. So this is really time to bring forth your knowledge, bring forth your wisdom. You guys have been called to be the guiding light, to actually rebirth this new place, or I like to think about it as a reality shift, not so much a place. It's a frequency shift, reality shift. This is the utopia. But first, we can't be in mental conflict trying to, manifest 2 extremes at the exact same time. So it's asking us to come together into a place of peace. Now, for me, with the 2 swords, I always see her with this blindfold on. So all she can go by is her touch, and she feels they're identical, but it's her heart that speaks to her, that lets her know there is a third way. So it's to kind of rise above duality. For me, when I get these two cards, is always that extra option. With the Two of Wands as well, this is Mars and Aries energy too. So it can feel a little bit chaotic or a little bit like the fire that starts the change. So we do want to maintain that beautiful sense of peace that is hidden deep within. I often will see the peace card or Two of Swords as well, about coming to a peace place like within the third eye. And I heard someone refer to it as the first eye this morning. I'm like, I love that, because this is our first eye. And also within the heart, we also have Seven of Wands. This is my beautiful spiritual strength card. It represents valor. To me, it's like Leo energy. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So we're definitely calling in through holding our wisdom, holding our peace. But a lot of you guys in our community at the moment are actually being pushed out into the spotlight, being pushed out into the communities. You guys are the spiritual warriors that have come here to actually be the revolutionaries, the light revolutionaries, the ones that are here to change the tide, to push our collective in a more positive direction. So yeah, a lot of you guys, it's time to come out of the cave, to start speaking your words of wisdom, to start telling it like it is, but doing it in peace. So let's get a few other cards. I feel the Alice deck. I've been having so much fun with this deck lately. Let's pick a few Alice cards. And I'm hearing light language. This is to do with this bismuth crystal that we have here. We might even finish on a little bit of light language as well. So with the Alice deck, let's flip over and see what we have. Oh, there was a hidden cup card. So we have King of Teacups. How cute is this? So we know that the King of Teacups is the King of Cups. So with him, I always think about him being more like the heart-based energy. So there's a lot of like emotion and different things at the moment. But with the King of Cups, it also has that emotional stability, especially when we're going against Four of Swords, with healing too. We want to bring about healing, emotional stability against Five of Cups, which is like emotional disappointment. It's where our mind, or sometimes our heart, keeps like replaying something over and over again. So a lot of you guys, you might feel that your brain is kind of stuck on loop this week. You want to make sure to be in control of your thoughts and what you're actually putting out there, really assessing like, are you more in the negative with your mindset and your thoughts and your emotions and creating your reality? Or are you switching it onto the positive? Because we do have a little bit of a tower moment. Now, with a tower as well, it's kind of like what is meant for us is meant for us. And sometimes tower moments, the universe coming in to clear what's not meant for us. So I'll just pick one more clarifying card. And we have the Six of Teacups. So this could still be a little bit of the karmic portal stuff that we had come up with the new moon in Aries as well. You guys might be, eliminating or purging some karmic portal stuff. With Six of Cups too, I also love to tap into parallel versions of us. So it's my card that represents this. So in a second, we're going to finish with some light language. But first, I just want to show you guys. We have, remember to please share, like, and subscribe to Beyond Mystic. And I don't know if you guys are aware, but a lot of you probably are. So you can click into home or you can click into videos, and it will take you to we can see the last 11 days, the last month, or you can go into the lives as well. So quite often I love to have a look into this to see like what's up, and we can see our gorgeous girls that are here. So really enjoying some of the videos that we have at the moment. And please remember to, if you want to book a private session with me, please use the Beyond Mystic 10% off ticketer that we've got running along the bottom of your screen. So this will help you to get 10% off booking a reading with me. And you can see this is my little page where you click on to book a session. So I've got my tarot cards spread out. So it's about reconnecting with your soul purpose. So there's a little bit of a write-up here. I love to help quantum jump my clients into the best version of themselves. often helping them sift out of things that are no longer meant for them, and pointing out like different insights and things that come up from spirit to help get you there. So yeah, I love doing my sessions. We also do aura drawings as part of the session, and we talk to spirit, we talk to guides, and we also have a look into what is going on currently in the cards as well. So I look forward to reading for you guys really soon. I know I've read for a lot of the community already. And yeah, the other thing that I had to mention as well is we have Scorpio full moon eclipse meditation, and that is with Elena and Janine. So this will be really beautiful. It's empowerment. It's about sexual healing and rebirth because we have Scorpio energy coming up for the full moon. So this is going to be quite powerful. I think we even had a bit of South Node energy as well. I've got chills saying that. So I'm sure this is going to be a very powerful experience. I know I've been there in person with these gorgeous women and I absolutely love and adore them. So yeah, please make sure to check that out. And let's just finish with a little bit of energy from this beautiful bismuth. So I'll just finish with you guys just taking a few deep centering breaths. And we're just going to do a little bit of transmission and I'll then translate into English. Alanato Gayana Harasone Alanalata, Mananiarat Goyanarat Gal Narat Goesea, Alanarat Gal Naratu Velas Narataki, Alanarat Gayano Haratakal Narataki, Maranarat Shuya Naratakal Nayataka, Alanarat Gal Narahartose, Alanarat Gal Nartokoro. So translation of that is it's definitely a build on the energies that we were talking about to do with like this warrior inner strength that we have. So it definitely is about calling forth this aspect of you. It's coming from a deep, deep embedded soul aspect. So the soul aspect also has a place in a home that is within the stars. So if this resonated with you, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And also remember over on Beyond Mystic to check out the love too and to give us a like and thumbs up. So thank you so much for being with me today. I really love and appreciate all of you guys and I'm sending you the biggest hug. Hugs and kisses. I love you all. Bye.